Today we're going to compare the Joolz Aer Plus and the Babyzen Yoyo2, two awesome ultra compacts that we've compared before with previous versions, but which we felt were worth revisiting in order to account for updates made to both strollers. So let's jump straight into it then, looking at the advantages and disadvantages of each model in turn, and focusing on their differences in terms of child comfort, including newborn options, ease of use, longevity, and driving characteristics, before ending with a discussion of under what conditions and uses one might make a better purchase over the other. And starting off with the Air Plus, the model clocks in at 6 kilos and folds down to 53.5 by 45 by 21.5 centimeters. It can take 22 kilos in the seat and 5 kilos in the underslung shopping basket. When it comes to child comfort, the Air Plus has both a decently upright position and a near flat recline, while size-wise, the seat measures 38 centimeters in width, has a length for the sitting surface of 76, meaning the combined lengths of the backboard and baseboard, though this naturally gets longer if you buy the leg rest attachment, and a total longer length of 108 when taking into account space beneath the canopy and the distance to the footrest. As far as other aspects of the seat go, the Air Plus has quality-feeling textiles and decent padding. The canopy provides good sun coverage and has a mesh panel for ventilation, and the only negative in my opinion is that shifting to and from the upright position involves a somewhat annoying zipper. As far as the newborn period goes, the Air Plus's bassinet is relatively full-sized and has the cool feature of flattening and remaining attached to the stroller when folded, so that you can carry the whole thing as a single piece slung from your shoulder. Looking at parent comfort, the Air Plus's handle stands at a fixed height of 106 centimeters, while the shopping basket is decently sized and a bit easier to access than average in the way it extends off the rear frame. Folding the Air Plus is a simple process that can be accomplished with one hand and one step, and the model has a shoulder strap to make carrying easier. The folded dimensions of the Air Plus are within the IATA's guidelines for cabin luggage, with the seat at least, as the bassinet is a bit too long, though I'd note that this doesn't necessarily mean it will be prohibited as such by all airlines. As far as how the Air Plus feels to use, the chassis is light in construction, but well built, with good cross support, making the model feel pleasantly sturdy. While when it comes to driving, decent suspension, for an ultra-compact anyway, combined with average-sized wheels, 6 inches in the back and 5.1 in the front, allow the Air Plus to tackle a bit of stuff like broken sidewalks, finer-grained gravel, and well-kept lawns when you need to traverse such conditions. Moving on, the Yo-Yo weighs in at a roughly equivalent 6.2 kilos, but folds down to a slimmer 52 by 44 by 18 centimeters. It can take the same 22 kilos in the seat and 5 kilos in its underslung shopping basket. In terms of child comfort, the Yo-Yo also has a decent upright position, though it's a tad more sloped than the Air Pluses, and the reclined position is also not quite as deep. Size-wise, the Yo-Yo seat is narrower at 31 centimeters, and also shorter in terms of its sitting surface at 73, though again, getting the leg rest attachment will extend this a bit. One key difference worth noting in my opinion, when looking at the seat dimensions of these two models, is the height of the backboard, where the Yo-Yo's is only 43 centimeters tall, versus the Air Plus's 53, a factor which impacts headspace for older toddlers in the reclined position. But that being said, the Yo-Yo does have the advantage of a deeper baseboard, and the total longer length, when including space beneath the canopy and the distance to the footrest, is roughly equivalent between these two models. As far as other aspects of the seat go, the Yo-Yo is also well padded and has quality feeling textiles, and despite not being extendable beyond the sun flap, the canopy also provides good sun coverage. The Yo-Yo has two newborn options available, a hard-shelled bassinet that's a bit more compact than the Air Plus's bassinet, and the Zero Plus base, which can be mounted parent-facing using the same base and backboards as the seat, and which folds with the model without increasing its folded dimensions. When it comes to parent comfort, the Yo-Yo's handle also has a fixed height of 106 centimeters, and while its shopping basket is similarly sized, it's not quite as accessible as the Air Plus's, at least from the rear. Folding the Yo-Yo takes a little more effort than with the Air Plus, requiring 2 hands and having 2 steps, though the process is still easy in my opinion, and when folded down, the slimmer dimensions of the folded package, which is also IATA compliant, as well as a longer shoulder strap, make the model even more comfortable to carry around slung from your shoulder. The Yo-Yo is similarly tight and sturdy feeling, and is actually a bit more durable in my experience, since there are fewer complex internal mechanisms, in particular with regards to the way it folds. The Yo-Yo also has suspension, both in the front and the back, and its wheels are 5.3 inches all round, giving it essentially equivalent ability to tackle the same sort of lighter rough ground that the Air Plus can when you need it to. So which one of these should you get then? As I said in the introduction, both of these are awesome strollers, and either can function quite well for a variety of uses, in particular travel or to supplement a car-based lifestyle. The Air Plus's main advantages lie with its quicker fold, its larger seat, and that full-size bassinet that folds down with the stroller, which can be particularly useful for parents looking to get the Air Plus as their primary stroller. While the Yo-Yo's main advantages, in my opinion, are that it's more comfortable to carry around, and it has a simpler design, resulting in better durability. In any case, we hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, please subscribe, as this sort of support really helps us to continue making videos in the future. If you'd like to know more about either of these models, we have standalone reviews that go into a lot more detail, and links have been added in the description. In addition, if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description as well. Thank you.